What is going on, everybody? How you doing? I am Wesley.
And I am Victor.
And welcome to a review of The Challenge. It has been a very long day. I am extremely tired. For those of you that are just getting into this channel for whatever reason, we do challenge reviews. I've been watching Challenge since the very, very beginning, and he started watching the Challenge like around season 35 or 34. But we love the Challenge. Even though they're shifting in a different direction with all these new people, a weird direction if you ask me. But yeah, we do challenge reviews. If you like reviews, definitely go to Wes the Critic on YouTube, where I review scripted stuff, TV shows, film, anime, and I do reaction videos if YouTube will stop copyrighting, my videos. But anyways, this is episode 500. 500 episodes, 37 seasons.
Congrats, guys.
That's a lot. CT. That's a lot. That's a lot. These people have been doing this for a very, very long time, and now we have. And I don't know if they count the Challenge All Stars, but probably they do. And season 2 is starting soon, and I can't wait actually to see that. Even though the All-Star season 1 wasn't really giving me much of anything.
It was giving a senior citizen.
It was. People were passing out and stuff and giving out. But anyways, episode 500, episode 12 of season 37 is here. Kyle wins against Ed. They did the poll thing. Excuse me. And everybody's like, oh, you should have picked Kyle, Ed. You shouldn't have picked Kyle. But Kyle wins. As soon as we get in the house, Nelson goes after Kyle because he is upset. And Nelson and Kyle really actually go at it. I was kind of shocked. I was like, what's going on here?
Nelson was on his tippy toes, baby. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I didn't realize that.
That's what he said.
I didn't realize that they were that close for Nelson to respond like that. You would have thought Kyle was Corey. You know what I'm saying? Or Hunter. I was like, what's going on? Why are we caring this much? And, Kyle is not a pushover. Kyle got into Nelson's face the same way and was like, yeah, I don't care, bitch. I don't care. And was calling him out his name and all that.
Yeah.
So much so to the point where everybody was mute and quiet, like shocked that it was getting this intense or whatever. And, Kyle's taken away. And he's like, yeah, let me go sleep in my bed, bitch. I don't care, you bitch. And, Nelson gets really emotional and, in his feelings, where Corey has to, walk him away. And when Nelson was like, I'm sorry, guys. I apologize, guys. He was apologizing to everybody. Casey is just like, oh, he's so stupid. He's so stupid. Corey and, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Corey and Nelson have this, heart to heart or whatever outside, and Corey is like, Nelson is like, well, it's not that I don't want to not go on your team. I don't care about going on your team. It's just like I'm tired of being played by these people. Whoop de whoop de whoop. And Corey is like, yo, bro, we just need to take it over and we just need to win. And that would be possible if you didn't have the women that you had on your team. It would be I feel bad for the Ruby team. They're just not going to win. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I think that Corey is a very nice guy. I think that he's a very sweet guy as far as what he portrays on TV. But in regards to some people are leaders and some people do better in a role that's more of a follower. And I do believe that he has failed to motivate his team to be a winning team. And I would love for his team to be a winning team because I do believe that the talent that is there on his team can be successful if energized and motivated correctly. That's the thing about CT that is different than Corey in regards to CT's group versus the flip, is that at the end of the day, whether CT's in charge of the group or not, he's going to lead that team down the pathway of success because he wants to win. He's not passive. He might be a little passive aggressive, maybe, but he's definitely aggressive. So he's gonna pull more wins out. Now, obviously, we know that his team wasn't necessarily doing.
They haven't been winning. That's why I'm making this face because I'm like, I can understand that perspective.
Right.
But the only team that's been winning is Emerald, and I would understand even more so. Like, I get what you're trying to go with you're saying with the whole leader thing, but Corey's been the only one chanting leadership and camaraderie and bringing people together, and like they're doing the workouts and all of that. So Corey is the one doing that. But he just has sucky people on this team. He has Kyle that doesn't really want to be there. He had Kyle that didn't want to really be there. And to be honest, I think Kyle probably did that on purpose.
He said he was just going on Corey's team to keep an eye on him, which means you were going there to sabotage his team.
So, I mean, and same thing with the Sapphire team. They just have sucky people. Emerald team
I don't like Kyle. I don't like him at all. He makes my brain hurt.
Emerald team is made up of people that we honestly don't really care for. The only people on the Emerald team that are kind of okay is Devin. And we give
Josh.
We give Tori her respect when she gets her respect, but
when she be putting that bronzer on, y'all be seeing her when she put that bronzer on. I said I got a little shimmer down in her cha-cha.
But everybody else we don't really care for. So I don't know. It is what it is. Emerald is beating everybody, and for whatever reason, no one's going against the Emerald team. And I don't understand why.
It's coming next week.
I don't understand why.
Trust.
CT doesn't know how him and Kyle will work together. CT is not really wanting Kyle on his team. CT wants Emmy on his team to replace one of the girls. Josh talks to Ashley and Amanda. They want Emmy to go against Bettina so Bettina can go home. Corey talks to Bettina to comfort her because she overheard Amanda and Ashley talking. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I kind of was like, girl, why are you sitting up here talking to this man? Because at the end of the day, what's going to happen is going to happen. You already know it's going to happen. And I think...
You know why she's talking to Corey? Because Corey is her comfort zone. You know, they were cool with each other. They wanted a challenge against the opposition, against Jeremiah and Amber. So they obviously have a cool ties with each other. And they were, I think, partnered up at one point this season or whatever. So, you know, Corey has always had a soft spot for all of the rookies, which got Corey under hot fire anyway. So they already have that camaraderie with each other.
Oh, wow.
I think it sucks that Amanda and Ashley are talking against Bettina and Bettina's on their team. It just sucks. We find out that it's the 500th episode and everybody does like a pose or whatever for the 500th episode. And then we get to the challenge. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a football-esque challenge or whatever. And again, Emerald wins. Emerald gets 8,000 points. Sapphire gets 3,000 points. And Ruby gets 0 points.
Poor things.
Oh my God. 0 points. Like, what the freak? 0 points.
What I was trying to figure out is it's like, okay, you guys got some bags in there, but you missed one, and then now all of a sudden you have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because it was the girls. They only have 2 girls, and the Emerald team had 3. So they weren't gonna make. They weren't gonna make it.
That's not even fair. Though.
It's not. I don't even understand why they allow for all those partners to play against the opposing
Somebody
team.
should have sat out.
Usually that's what happens. Usually. But I don't know why they didn't do that. It doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm glad that you mentioned that. It doesn't make any sense.
Oversight. That's what that was.
It's crazy. I would have said something like, I don't know. I don't get how that works.
TJ was too busy in his little chateau in Arizona to pay attention to that detail. Bettina
talks to Tori to go in so she can pick who she wants to go against. Nelson and Kyle talk. They apologize to each other. Whatever. Emmy explodes after talking to Bettina. Emmy needs help.
She does. But real quick, can we back up? Like, Nelson, you need to just let these little fools go. You really, really do. In my personal opinion, I believe in forgiveness. I believe that it's important to forgive and to move on and release so that you can have the healing that you need in your life. But you can't trust, like, how many times are you going to go through this back and forth? Oh, you're my really good friend in here. Well, clearly, bro, you're saying a key phrase there. My really good friend in here. You're not a good friend across the board. You're only good friends in here. And then he screws you over, and then you get upset, and then you call him a snake, and then he apologizes to you, and then you say, oh, okay, we're all good.
Real quick, and I agree. Real quick, YouTube is like shadow blacklisting, blackballing, banning my channel. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what it is. But I've been stuck at 133,000 subscribers for a year now. Does not make sense. And I don't get the views anymore, and I don't get the likes anymore. Does not make sense. I need you guys to help me change that. And one of the ways that we can attempt to change that is by hitting that like button.
Yeah.
Hit the like button on the video so that we can get more likes. And so hopefully the algorithm that shits over long-term veteran YouTubers will fix itself so that the videos can be getting seen. Because I've been seeing so many people in Atlanta, oh my God, do you still do YouTube? Yeah, I never see any of your videos. What's going on? So that could be a way to kind of help with YouTube's horrible ways of how they treat their veteran YouTubers.
And I'm going to go another step and say, first and foremost, make sure that you guys are subscribed to watchactv.com. He puts his heart and soul into that. I've said that a few times in videos. And then in addition to that, if you know somebody who likes the challenge or likes any of the other things that Wes reviews here on his YouTube channel, send it to 10 people that you know. If you could do that, that would really increase the momentum, I would say, on the channel. Make sure you tell them to like, you know, this post, this video, other videos that he's created. And yeah, I mean, but that's only if you enjoy what he does and what we do. And, you know, you want to make sure August has dog food, right?
The Emerald team talks to Emmy about going in. Emmy calls out Patina. They are playing something called Bombs Away. And it's horrible. Horrible. Don't call him. Let him sleep. Let him sleep. He's knocked out. Let him sleep. It's horrible. And I don't understand, again, why we have another player in this challenge thing that doesn't understand how it's supposed to go. Emmy seems to get it because she's gone with the momentum of the rocket and forcing it and flinging that mother. I just don't understand. Bettina is just like she's stopping it and then she stopped. I'm like, these people are not smart.
Some people just don't understand. Gravity. Gravity.
It's ridiculous. Either way, you know what? I really don't like the Emerald team. I really don't. I despise them. I want Nelson and Corey to make it to the finals. I don't care about anybody else. Those are the only two people I'm rooting for in this whole entire show.
You better start doing some chanting.
And this whole entire show.
Burning sage and go to tarot card.
I like Logan. I think Logan is cool because he seems to be a stand-up guy. He's the one with the messed up leg. CT always is cool.
Oh, the hamstring?
Yeah, hamstring. CT is always cool, but he's won enough already.
But
I could be cool with Devin and Tori getting to the end, but like everybody else is a wash.
I don't want to see Tori win. I'm not sure why I don't want to see Tori win, but I don't want to see Tori win. I would love to see.
She's messy.
Yeah, that's why. I would love to see Corey win. I'm cool about seeing Nelson win.
I don't think Nelson's never made it to a final. Or has he?
He's too busy chasing tail.
No, not really. He's always letting his emotions get the best of him. And then when he gets to a season where he calms down and is more mature, one of his besties knocks him out in the hall brawl, and then he comes back and gets knocked out again. And now he's back to try to redeem himself, and it's like he's getting shitted on, which I guess that's why he exploded on Kyle the way that he did. Either way, who do you think is going to make it to the final? Do you think, one's below this video if you think Kyle and Corey are going to make it to the final this particular season. Two's across the board if you think that they're not. Either way, hit that like button, please. Hit that like button.
Corey and Nelson?
That's what I said, Corey and Nelson.
Let's just say Kyle.
No. One's across the board if you think Corey and Nelson are going to make it. Two's across the board if you think that they're not. Love y'all. Deuces.
Later, guys.
I know. You're not about to think about not subscribing to aconnectiontv.com. Copyrighted.